Well, hello everyone. You join me today in a little bit of rush hour traffic with a product that I have been very keen on getting my hands on, and that is the all-new 4th generation Toyota Tacoma. Why have I been so keen? Well, the Tacoma is a product that I've always wanted to like, and it was never quite right for me for a collection of personal reasons, but it was a vehicle I could recommend to many others. So what exactly am I driving? Well, it's the new top-of-the-line Trailhunter. It sits above the TRD Pro, something that I thought was slight sacrilege to put something bigger and better than the Halo nameplate for Toyota products. But the Trailhunter offers a different mentality, a different mission in mind than what the TRD Pros do. Those products are more for fast pace, long desert drives or long dirt roads. This is more for slow, steady, technical off-roading. Perhaps the kind where you ask someone to step out so that they can give you a full check over when you're going up a really rough patch of road. But this has everything built in that you could do it solo. It has 18-inch rims with 33-inch tires, steel bash plates and skid protection on the undersurface of the car, a snorkel, steel bumpers made by ARB, and this you can see has the cage in the bed and the roof rack system made out of steel as well. There's a collection of visual changes too. We have the exclusive bronze oxide paint color, which is absolutely fantastic, blends well with the bronzed out badging and wheels. Rigid fog lamps and a light bar underneath the Toyota label. And on the inside, exclusive color options for this light gray leather, yellow stitching, and badges galore. You'll see badges everywhere in this product, even on the rubber floor mats and the airbox. I was trying to figure out if there was a different high performance filter maybe for the Trailhunter. Couldn't find anything. If I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments down below. The Trailhunter comes with a 2.4 litre turbocharged engine and the iForce Max hybridized powertrain setup. What it means is that with the lithium-ion battery that resides underneath the rear seats, you can improve your fuel economy by having the engine turn off in coasting situations or going down a hill, driving through a parking lot, but that isn't really the main goal. The main goal of Hybrid Max is to fill in the space where the turbo boost has kind of hit its peak, but you still need a punch of power to come through. And with the 8-speed automatic transmission working very well in this application, there's been so many instances where you reach that high peak torque of the turbo at kind of that 2500 range, and you think it's going to stop there, but the surge keeps on going. It just goes nice and flat torque band all the way to the red line. The driving dynamics of this product in street driving, I would say that the hybrid capability is very good. There's no way of forcing it on. You don't have a EV button like you would in a RAV4 hybrid so that you could force the car into electric drive when you're just doing slow speed stuff like a parking lot or a drive-through. That's an option I would like to have. I'm a little disappointed it isn't here, but the 2.4 litre engine snaps on very quickly. It has a nice little thrum every time that it does. The steering still has that sort of light looseness that I remember of the last Tacoma product. It's not that it's inaccurate, but I often feel myself correcting in a lane a lot and having to overcorrect the interventions from the steering assist system that always seems to turn itself back on, even if I've requested it not to. At highway speed, given the knobbly tires, the steel cage at the back and on top of the roof here, there's a little bit of wind noise, nothing too irritating. And this product having a snorkel is the first time I've ever interacted with this in a product before, and I now want every car with a turbo to have a snorkel because it just adds so much character to the driving experience. I've been driving about and thinking I might be improving my fuel economy by really tapping on the brakes, getting the engine to turn off, but it's more than surely all been totally negated by me wanting to rev up a bit, get the turbo engaged, use the blow-off valves just to give a little bit of a laugh, and it is loud. If you want to have a conversation with the windows down, you're going to be shouting at the person beside you if you are playing around with that turbo system. It's all, of course, for function, but it adds a character to this product that I wasn't expecting. Of course, there's a collection of different drive modes in the Tacoma, which you access through this rubberized rotary wheel by your right knee. There's this fake button lockout system, though, to stop you, quotation, stop you going from 2 high to 4 high and 4 low. And I really don't like that, because there's been a couple of occasions where I've just gotten into the car, knocked the system unknowingly, and got into 4 high. And there was a couple of times where, you know, trying to reverse out of a parking lot, I thought the wheels were rubbing alongside the wheel arches, but no, it was just because you couldn't go to that full steering lock. A major improvement over the previous product is the seating position. In the last Tacoma, I often felt like I was sitting in a sedan. My feet were in the wrong place, my knees were too high, and here in the new Tacoma, it is better, but it's nowhere close still to the full-size pickup truck seating position, which I love. I love being able to sit down, knees at that 90-degree angle, and that feels like luxury to me. We're not quite here with this, but it is significantly better than what it once was. Unfortunately, though, rear passenger room hasn't really improved from what we had last. If I were to sit behind myself, I'm digging my knees well into the seat back, my head is hitting the roof, and I'm not all that comfortable. It might just be a me thing, but I'm finding that the Toyota emblem at the center of the steering wheel isn't centered to my chest. It is slightly off to one side. I really don't know if it's just me and my body type, or maybe the steering wheel is a little more center of the cabin than the seat is. Please try that out for yourself, or comment down below if you've experienced the same kind of feeling. There's lots of good storage solutions here in the interior of the Tacoma, but there isn't a very large cup holder or an appropriate space to put a very large water bottle if needs be. There's a strange little storage disc, to call it, with Morse code on it, and don't really know what you would put in there. Something very valuable, I imagine, because you couldn't access it without the door being open. So yeah, there's that for another storage solution in the Tacoma. The built-in JBL speaker is very cool. That got a lot of wows from people checking out this car. I know it's an off-the-shelf Bluetooth speaker with just some Toyota branding on it, but to have this integrated into your product, I think is a really clever system, and it fits the idea of this product. If you're going out and about in the middle of nowhere, good chance when you're sitting around having a campfire, you'll want a little bit of music played, and it's great that you can just plug it into your dash, have it all charged up, never worry about it. In the bed of this Tacoma and many others, you have an air compressor kit as well as a power outlet and a little storage space so that you can hide away your compressor kit. There is a good amount of space behind the rear seating that you could lock that system. It isn't any real kind of locking system there for that compartment. No side steps in this model. Instead, you get some rail bash guarding, which for the off-road enthusiast is, I think, more desirable than a side step, but it has been noted by passengers getting in and out that they wish they had another thing to put their foot onto getting in and out of the cabin. Side steps don't have any appearance in the bed either. No reason why they couldn't be molded into the steel bumper in the same way that Chevrolet does, and actually a few brands do now. Yeah, it's just a good idea. Don't see why it couldn't work here in the Trailhunter. And so there you have it. That wraps up my thoughts with the all-new Tacoma. I do wish I got to spend a little more time with this product still. It has been enjoyable. More and more, like the Tacoma of previous, I would be confident in recommending this product. I know a lot of loyalists are let down by the disappearance of the V6, but I believe in Toyota's reputation to get it right. So with the all-new Tacoma, I look forward to many years ahead with this product, as it surely will have a long stay like its predecessor did. And if Toyota continues to refine things in this product, maybe change around some of the flaws that I noted, I think we're in for a very good, long-lasting, dependable, and desirable product. So thank you very much for taking the time to watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you again on the channel soon.